Hello there, it's Beards and Bangers, and today you join me driving back from Wales because I have been on a collection caper. But can you guess what I am driving?
Welcome to Beards and Bangers.
So for those in the know, obviously 2023 is the year of the Torah, and it's been recently declared by the Dark Monks that 2024 is the year of another type of car. But no, I haven't bought a Torah. I've not jumped on the Torah bandwagon for 2023. I have in fact bought myself a Rover Streetwise. So I'm going to get up country a bit, and then we'll get the camera out and we'll have a little look round this Rover Streetwise, what I've just got. So here is the latest Beards and Bangers project. Now the ironic thing with this car is that it was for sale in early April, and a young man called Tom bought it and was actually parked up at the same stand as me at Pride of Longbridge. Tom then saw a Rover 75 that he liked, so needed to get this sold quick. Sold it to another chap who I've just bought it from. But this car, Tom actually bought the car from Aylesbury, where I live, so it's going back to Aylesbury. But here it is. It's a light project, so we'll have a proper look round it. Got a bit of a crease here, which we will try and deal with. Try and deal with that myself. A little bit of bubbling of rust just in this arch here, but it feels quite solid, so we'll treat that. Yeah, tyres look good. Bit of a knock from the exhaust, and the roof needs either respraying or polishing. And of course, this being Beards and Bangers, I haven't got a clue what this colour is, but it's really quite nice. So it's another crease in the door there. That's fine. This isn't meant to be a pristine car. These cars are urban on-roaders. Rover were very forward-thinking when they decided to take the Rover 25, stick some big plastic bumpers on it, raise the suspension, the ride height. Because now everyone's making cars like this, high ride height, big bumpers, SUVs. Rover were forward thinking. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it so far. If we have a little look inside, I'll find the plectron, wherever it is. There we are. So, and one thing I forgot with these is they don't have 5 seats, they're 4-seater. So we've got two kind of buckety-ish seats in the back, with a cubby for your Burger King and a cup holder and another cubby down there. The legroom is not shocking in these. We've got a just typical kind of Rover 25 layout, later Rover 25 layout, so same as an MGZR as well. It's exactly the same as my MGZR. That was good. So let's pop the bonnet open. If we can see if we can get the bonnet open. There we are, one-handed. So it's not a K series, it's an L series, it's a diesel. So I was looking for a Streetwise, but it had to be diesel. I don't know why. It just, a rugged engine just seems to go well with this rugged car. So here it is. Obviously I've got to get my head around this because this is new to me, dealing with an engine like this. So we'll have to do some reading up and research. Plenty of coolant in there, that's good. It looks like it's running hot, but it's not. It's ever so slightly over halfway, but it doesn't seem to budge from that, so that's good. But yeah, a Rover L series engine, quite a tough little engine, these. Let's drop the bonnet down again. So we'll have a proper look at this another day. Can't see a stay for the bonnet, never mind. These things aren't that important. pop the boot open, so you get our typical. They've used some Borg and Beck parts, have they? Got some CV boots in here, or some kind of gaiters of some sort. So hopefully they're not going to need doing straight away. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I didn't pay perfect money, so. But I am getting ahead of the curve for the year of the Streetwise 2024. So let's get back on the road, and I will tell you what my first impressions are of driving it. So what's it like to drive? It's my first experience knowingly of an L series engine, and it's fairly perky. It's not rapid. It's not. We're not talking similar levels of acceleration to my BRM, to my ZR. No way. But it's got plenty of torque. It pulls well. I'm up at 70 now on the motorway, and it's sitting here quite happily. Apologies for the noise. I've got the fan on 3 because, of course, being an R3, the resistors have packed in on fan speed 1 and 2, so easy fix, nothing to get alarmed about. The great news is the air conditioning is working, so it's blowing cold, and it is a fabulous day. So it's a really good day to collect a car because the weather's beautiful. Make sure I get in the right lane here, because I'm not sat navving it. I'm just following the M4 for as far as I know. I'm going to try and take half of the journey not on the motorway, because I do enjoy cross-country drive, and it is a good test of the car. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It needs a good clean inside and out, and of course once you have cleaned the car, you can really see what needs doing both inside and out. But yeah, it's nice. Got a decent aftermarket stereo. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but who needs the radio when you can just enjoy the drive? Yeah, so far so good. Happy with it. Glad I've got one. It's taken a while to find a Streetwise with an L series diesel engine, but ironically it's one that I did consider without going to view at the beginning of April, and then yeah, next thing I knew Tom had bought it. So yeah, maybe this car is fated to me. That will only time will tell. But I'm going to get on, and then we'll check back when we're a little bit further closer to the English border, should I say. So in terms of ride quality, it's pretty comfy. I've not obviously pretty much got straight on the motorway, so I've not really experienced what it's like around corners, but it takes any bumps in the road in its stride. It's a comfy ride. It's a really comfy ride. Yeah, just really glad the aircon's working, because it is quite toasty today. I've turned the fan off just temporarily, just so it doesn't interfere too much with the sound. But yeah, just pottering along. So I'm not busting a gut to get home. It is a bank holiday weekend, so I do get to have at least one lie-in this weekend. Yeah, no, I think the plan is really just to get it home, clean it up, and then we can see what we've got. It pulls beautifully. It's got plenty of torque. If you know the M4 coming out of South Wales, you've got quite a long 50-mile-an-hour zone around Newport, and I've just gone through that and got back up to 70 without having to change down, and it's pulled up to 70 without any effort at all. Yeah, I'm quite pleased. I really am quite pleased. I'm looking forward to actually cleaning it. Which, yeah, it's nice when you get a new car. If you clean it inside and out yourself, you learn the car's kind of niggles from a cosmetic point of view, and you can make a list about how to put things right. Still can't work out the radio, mind you. I've connected to Bluetooth now, but I can't get any music to come out. I should just have to talk to you lot instead. Right, I can see a sign up ahead way into Wales or on the way out. The Prince of Wales Bridge, but which Prince of Wales are they referring to? Are they referring to the new Prince of Wales or the King? And I'm waffling on just so I don't have to edit this out later on, because I do want you to see me going across the bridge. I always forget if this is the first. Oh no, I think this is the original bridge. The new bridge that goes over into Chepstow is just over on my left there, which you guys probably can't see. I wouldn't have thought the angle was wide enough on this camera. But we are about to leave the realm, the Principality of Wales, and we're about to cross over back into England. So yeah, the train journey, I left Aylesbury at 10, just before 10 to 9 this morning. So I got into Marylebone station at 10 to 10. Very easy transit to Paddington. It's 2 stops on the Bakerloo line, and then yeah, I took the 10:46 train to Swansea, which stops at Neath. So yeah, just over 2.5 hours plus a 20-minute delay. So yeah, so I got into Neath about 20 to 2. It's now what, 20 to 3. So I'm an hour into the journey. I'm about halfway across the River Severn, I think. Bridges really impressed me. Yeah, and then got to Neath, and the chap I bought the car from very kindly collected me, and we went back to his house to do all the paperwork, and here we are. Pressed the button on the insurance before I drove anywhere, obviously, and I'll be sure to get it taxed as soon as I get home, which some of you are going to tell me off for, because I should have taxed it already, but I struggle to see the text on my phone. Well, there we are. The other thing I've just noticed on this car is, and I'll show you this when I do a proper walk round in the next video, but it's actually got a working clock. Of course, what will happen now is, between now and making the next video, the clock will fail. These things happen. But I forgot to mention it because I'm just so used to a clock not working on an R3. And it's quite stunning. Yeah, it's 8 minutes past 4. So yeah, so new project, new series. If you want to see what happens with this Rover Streetwise, then please hit subscribe, or see what happens to any of my other projects as well. If you like the video, please hit like, and if you think you know someone who might like videos like this, then share. It'd be really good of you. So thank you for watching. We will see you again very soon on the next episode of Beards and Bangers. Goodbye.